open news if we the four corners of Ghana there na ebusia for channel way so ena wonsa ebeka ewo aha eye Ghanatube so ensem ekobe nyina no aha na ni nyina no ubenya edi efina se ne maji akonya matena sisei no na chese ensem ahodo ekobe nyina no eno ena mede ebo ebusia for ensem pa so menum enkwan no enja fufu ne bewa kotie ensem ekoso ewo man Ghana me ba na matwa so edi amount.
Prices of petroleum products have begun to fall at some fuel stations or nationwide in the first pricing window of the month. The decline reflects the strengthening local currency and the recent drops in global crude oil prices, and more oil marketing companies are expected to follow suit, with Star Oil leading the way. Georgia Fee tells us more.
Star Oil, which currently controls a significant portion of the market, is selling a litre of petrol at 12 Ghana cedis, 99 pesos. Diesel, on the other hand, is going for 13 Ghana cedis, 99 pesos. Joy Business is learning that if it had not been the price floor directive coming from the National Petroleum Authority, we could have seen Star Oil go down further for the various price codes for diesel and petrol. Another major oil player and market leader, Gol, has told Joy Business that it will be adjusting prices at the pumps from this morning. Most of the firms have linked the reduction to declining prices of crude oil on the international market and the cedi's recent stability against the US dollar. This is the sixth consecutive decline in prices of petroleum products in the country since February. However, the various transport operators have maintained that these variables are still not enough to warrant a reduction in fares.
Meanwhile, Executive Secretary of COPEC, Duncan Amwa, believes the trend can't be sustained if managers of the economy continue to stabilize the local currency.
What is happening generally is that international benchmarks have been quite favorable. I have indicated this for the first almost half of this year, between January and now. We've seen gradual drops in international market price. We've also seen the cedi perform creditably well. And on this, I think that the Finance Ministry, whatever the magic, the Bank of Ghana governor, the policies that they are rolling out to contain the dollar at this point seem to be working. And so, like you rightly indicated, the first window in May, prices have gone down again for Ghanaians. Not too significant, but whatever it is, it could have gone up. It could have been stable. So if it goes down, that is some relief to Ghanaian pockets, and we are very happy by these developments. The most commendable bit now is that Bank of Ghana seem to be doing something right. The Finance Ministry seem to be getting something right. The government seem to be getting something right with the currency.
All right.
And that would also inform how much you are getting from, these savings that we are making across pumps as far as fuel pricing is concerned.
Now, President John Mahama has responded to critics downplaying the appointment of Matilda Santiesiedu as the second deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana, emphasizing her qualifications and the critical timing of her elevation. Now, speaking during the swearing-in ceremony held today at the seat of government, President Mahama described her appointment as pivotal to his administration's broader vision of restoring professionalism and public trust in key state institutions.
From the very outset of my administration, I called for a national reset, a fundamental repositioning of our institutions to reflect the values of merit, transparency, and service. At the heart of this agenda is the need to renew trust in our institutions that manage our economy, beginning, of course, with our central bank. When we assumed office, the economy we inherited was deeply distressed. Investor confidence had hit rock bottom. Inflation was soaring, the cedi had sharply depreciated, and our debt situation was precarious. The domestic debt exchange program further strained the financial system, shaking the foundations of liquidity, confidence, and stability. We recognized that this was not a time for rhetoric. It was a time for serious, disciplined, and coordinated institutional action. I'm pleased to note that under the leadership of Governor Dr. Johnson, Pandit Esiama, and the bank's senior management, the recovery process has begun in earnest. Inflation, while still high, is moderating. The Ghana cedi has appreciated by 3.16% on the interbank market and by nearly 5% on the Forex Bureau market, a remarkable reversal of last year's volatility. These gains are not accidental. They are the results of careful monetary tightening, improved foreign exchange liquidity, and a better synchronization of fiscal and monetary policy frameworks.
On her part, the newly sworn-in second deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana, Matilda Santiesiedu, pledged to work diligently.
To be called to serve at this level at such a crucial moment in our nation's economic history is both an honor and a solemn duty, and I do not take it lightly at all. As the second deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana, I pledge to uphold the highest standards of integrity, transparency, and professionalism. I will work closely with the governor and the first deputy governor, the board, and the exceptional staff at the Bank of Ghana to strengthen our institutional framework, build a robust and resilient financial system, and consolidate the trust and confidence that Ghanaians have in our financial system. Mr. President, permit me to express my admiration for the Governor, Dr. Johnson Panditisiama, and the second deputy, Dr. Zachary Mumuni, for the leadership they have demonstrated so far. Under their stewardship, as you mentioned, the Bank of Ghana, through forward-looking measures, has been able to manage inflation, stabilize the currency, and continues to rebuild investor and public confidence. And I'm truly proud to be joining a team that is firmly focused on enhancing credibility and resilience in our monetary and financial system.
And we wish her well. As Deputy Managing Director, Edmond Combat now heads the refinery following the reassignment of Dr. Yusuf Suleimana to the Energy Ministry as Technical Advisor. Now, the Ministry of Energy confirmed the changes this week, citing ongoing efforts to strengthen leadership with the energy sector and align towards management with broader strategic objectives. Speaking to Joy Business on the back of this development, Executive Secretary of COPEC, Duncan Amoah, said the changes shouldn't affect the operations of TOR.
Wait me our comment or comment section na meje where akinkan e de amofefefe make I will say only subscribe ye my channel we ebusia for subscribe na hitting notification bell no send be ansem no 72 na wenya no intem pa so mo amodofo snowy and am betena say e ensem no ebrem sisi ade makram.